The KFC T20 Max Series gets underway tomorrow night. This is today's Tuesday. Joining me, I'll just move out of the way, Hayley Silver-Holmes has come up from the Hobart Hurricanes. And boy, I think it's probably colder in Queensland, Hayley, than it is in Tasmania. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Good, good. Listen, welcome to the Nest. Fantastic to have you here on board as well. Obviously, you played Australia under 19s as well, and you played for the Hobart Hurricanes and the Sydney Sixers. But how did you end up at the Nest?
This is my third year, so I'm lucky that they've asked me to come back so many times.
Hmm.
I actually just ended up being Jude Coleman, our head coach at Tassie, is linked. She's a Queenslander at heart and are linked to a lot of the clubs, and there was an opportunity to be able to play with Wynnum 3 years ago, and can't say no to the sunny Brisbane, but at the moment, I'm not sure about that.
Unfortunately, the weather forecast for tomorrow is looking like rubbish, so
I know.
it
It's
might be
like I've come from Hobart.
exactly right. And Hobart, wonderful, wonderful part of the world. I certainly want to go back down there. Let's talk about your cricketing career. Obviously, you're bowling all rounder. I think last year you got a three for against the Renegades. I'm not sure whether you won that game or not. But how's your form and what have you been up to in the off season?
I have had a very big pre-season coming into this. I've had come off the back of elbow surgery. I haven't had a lot of luck on my side with injuries, but been absolutely smashed in pre-season, and I'm looking forward to getting out there and playing some cricket.
You could have really used that injury to avoid pre-season training. What is wrong with you, Hayley? You could have
I
really.
actually couldn't. I've become better at running now because I couldn't get away with that because it wasn't a lower injury.
All right, now Sammy Curtis. What do you know of Sammy Curtis? Obviously, a great coach. He's very passionate about his streets. He's very methodical. He's got the clipboard. He's a cricketing nerd coach. Tell us how you've been getting on with the big unit.
Ran into him today, and he was talking about his cricketing
Mm.
uh, over the last month, and he's just turned 45. He told me, and he's done two hammies. So that's how good his cricketing career is. So lucky he's coaching. Um, he just loves it. He
Yeah.
gets around it. So passionate, and it's awesome to see that there are coaches like that in the domestic club cricket competitions. And yeah, he just wants to go further than what we did last year, and we made the semis last year, and we're hoping to take that one step forward.
Yeah, correct. It was a great summer last year. Obviously, as you said, getting to the semi final. I think University might have been the ones that knocked us out. Those darn pencil necks. But anyway, hey, listen. Yeah, Sammy Curry's got the flexibility of a barbecue plate these days, old Sammy. So that's why his hammies are no good. But he would like to go one better. Can you tell me what has he changed up that you know of from last year to go deeper? I mean, it was a great. Obviously, Elise Villani went nuts. But she's only one person. She proved she was human, but you really need to get that balance right to get into the semi-finals and go one further.
Oh, 100%. And T20 cricket's a funny game. Um, but I think just having the domestic players, and I feel like this year going into it, there's a lot of the same girls that were there last year, a
Yeah.
bit more experience under their belt. And yeah, talking to them, they love the T20 Max. So I think it'll be exciting for everyone if we can take that next step further.
Okay. So obviously bowling all around. How's the batting? Have you been able to do some batting with the elbow, or you just sort of stayed away from that, or you got some tips from Laura or anybody else who can swing a bat? At
I
least.
wish I could clear the fence as easy as Laura.
Well, if I
No,
bowled to you, hey, that would be really easy. You would be 100 not out in 3 minutes. But
I really enjoyed the batting piece of it. Probably that more underage stuff, I had a bit more opportunity with the bat. But yeah, I like getting out there and scoring runs as quickly as possible and hitting the ball hard. So
right. Okay. Let's pitch this to Curtis, right? And
yeah,
the animal, as I like to call Clodagh Ryle. When she gets out there, she's just unbelievably crazy. I think you should open. I reckon just either it's guts of glory. Just go out there, tee off, and then you're fresh to bowl. I'm ticking boxes here, Sammy. If you're listening, what do you
you,
reckon?
you are. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. I
I
don't
think
have
so.
to run, hopefully. Like,
Yeah.
this sounds like perfect.
Yeah, I mean, it's a power play, isn't it? They start off with, you can just go crazy. So I don't know, it's got potential. It's got potential, and you can thank me later, Sammy, and the rest of the Sea Eagles. Hey, listen, obviously, if it's going to be a bit raining tomorrow night, what do you do when it's a rainy day? What do you listen to some tunes? Do you get the old you get the Ouija board out and speak to the dead? What do you do?
Well, oh, I'm hoping the rain goes well. I hate sitting there. It's so
Yep.
boring. Maybe get some cards out.
Yep.
T20 cricket, you could be on in 2 seconds, so you've got to be ready at all points. You still got to have your spikes on. You can't have a nap. So probably just talk some trash, get some cards out, listen to some tunes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, you got none better than the trash talking department than a few of these guys, that's for sure. So you're not going to go nut. It's a good balance. I'm just looking at that side there. Obviously, you got yourself as a bowler. Grace Collins is a great bowler as well. Zoe Cook, Allegra Pollock, and Dee Laycock, not only a great surfer, but can bowl as well. It's a good balance, and I like what's there. You got Eve Malay down there, a great keeper as well. So this is a really solid side. And I in all seriousness, you'd be very disappointed if you didn't go too deep because of what you got there, and you've got a great coach as well, Hayley. So I hope I'm right, and I hope I haven't put the kiss of death on you guys, which is quite often the case. What do you like about that? Well, who's the side? You're up against Western Suburbs, as I worked out just before we came to here, because I was thumbing through the directory. They're a tenacious bunch of the dish lickers, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're a very good side. A lot of domestic contracted players in that side, plus some interstaters, and their domestic club cricketers are also very good. But I think also with that, we've also got a good side coming up against them. So it'll be whoever first game tomorrow. So might be a bit of nerves and whatnot, but I think our squad can definitely knock them off.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, it's as you said, T20 is a funny game. It's funny that you don't say it's a funny game about any other sport. You know, chess or Twister. Or Twister's probably funny, but there's not many games you can say that actually is funny. But I think if you play the full 20 overs or whatever overs you get tomorrow afternoon, I think you'll go a long way. As Sammy Kerr says, we don't care who we're playing. We worry about ourselves, and that's a good mantra to have.
That's right. I agree. Right.
Look after yourself, and congratulations on opening the batting too tomorrow night. Well done.
I've got a promotion already. Thanks.
Yeah. Curtis knows I know people. There's a lot of shallow graves around Bill Albury, and he's next. Hayley, welcome back, and we'll look forward to see how you go in the competition. Thanks for your time.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cheers.